Hello everyone, welcome back in technical session 8. So team, today's session I will go to hands-on workshop training related to create new workspace for Terraform project, and then I'll explain to create a Terraform module related VNet, subnet, NSG storage, associate NSG with subnet. Then I'll explain the DevOps template for multi-stage deployment based on the YML, and then we'll create top of that DevOps pipeline for multi-stage deployment. Okay, so this one today's I'm going to hands-on experience is a workshop, and there I'll create end-to-end from the scratch. But before going to start this session, let me recap the last session. So last session I cover related to GitHub Copilot command and slash command that we used in GitHub Copilot as a shortcut and start your work and quickly response from the GitHub Copilot. So these command you can utilize your day-to-day routine work while using GitHub Copilot, right? The next way that I'm going to start, that is a workspace here. So what I'll do, I'll go first VS Code. I'll create a workspace for your Terraform from the scratch. Okay, so here is my VS Code, and here I select the agent as a mode. Here I already explained the last session, agent ask added. So I'm selecting agent mode, then multiple mode will work together to create your project as well define certain configuration. And here I'm selecting the model. Okay, so model here you can select GitHub Copilot 3. Sonnet 3.5, 3.7 and 4 is the latest, and let's say I select 4 is latest one, and GPT one that already explained related to content generation documentation purpose that you can use for GPT. And Omni is there, and there are so many models but that are available on the license version, right? So let me start go there in Sonnet 4, right? I select model this Sonnet 4, and agent I select already agent mode, right? So what I'll do, I'll use the shortcut command that I explained the last session. I'll just type @workspace because I'm creating workspace, and then slash new. New is related to new, I'm creating from scratch. Then need to be provide description. Create, let's example, create new Terraform workspace. Create new Terraform project workspace. Just type, and this is nothing is your prompt. Whatever prompt you are typing, it will respond here. This is the command that I used. So workspace, and like whatever command is there you can select. Slash command is basically go for the new, and then we'll create a based on your description. So this is the prompt. I just provide prompt, and then it start to create for us. Okay, so when we are going to start this prompt, it will start to search all the proposed design structure for your workspace, and after that we need to select let's say I create a click on create, then it will ask to create a local folder in your local, right? So I'm just creating a document. Here I'm defining workspace name as a local folder. So here I'm just giving the name, whatever name you can give. So Terraform workspace example I create. So here is nothing, it's just a local drive folder whichever you select. So I select this one, I create it, and then click on create, then it will start to creating. So workspace structure and all the Terraform module structure is defining. I can say it is not ready, but it will give the high level structure. Then you need to modify by using GitHub Copilot here, right? So let's wait to finish this one and then start for the next part. Okay, so it is in progress, it is creating for us. All right, let's wait to finish this one and just click on open. Now it is creating for you. Okay, now you see the workspace created, environment folder and module also created, right? So let me start and then we'll explain it, then go for the module, right? Okay, all right. So now you see the workspace and module is created, but it's a high level. Now I need to define the module proper structure. Okay, so what should I do? I need to ask create. Let me go back. Create Terraform modules for Azure VNet to subnet NSG storage and associate NSG with subnets. Okay, let's see. So just providing prompt here and wait for to finish all that. So whatever we do earlier manually, now we are working to create module and all from GitHub Copilot by using prompt. We are just providing prompt, it is creating whatever we are expecting here. So we are simple asking to Copilot to create Terraform module for Azure Virtual Network, VNet, Subnet, NSG, storage and associate with subnet. Okay, so it's creating. Now wait to finish this all the module and then we'll validate from our side. Okay, then we'll validate. Once we are okay, then we need to accept this one. The GitHub Copilot provide all the full code whatever you are expecting, but you need to validate. Based on your validation you need to accept. Once you accept, it means the changes will reflect in your code side, right? So here you see the module is created, and here inside the module the network module they created, and their storage module also there, right? So let's finish to all the module and then we'll start to validate one by one. And once we are feel okay, now the configuration are expected, then we'll keep as accept, then all changes will reflect as save, right? So until you not accept, the changes will not be saved, right? So you need to wait that. So here, so the step first what I do, the first step we create workspace, second step we create the module structure, and then third step we'll create template, and last one will create a YML pipeline. And after the next step will enhancement of the changes that we are expecting for a project need. Based on that we'll ask to Copilot to update the changes, right? So here you see the Copilot is writing the all the changes, and here the module is updating, right? And readme.md file also updating, basically is creating documentation also, so it is easily can understand anybody, right? What is step and what the procedure here we are following, so that we can go through the readme.md file and take reference from there, and based on that we can execute based on project, right? So here you see it is completed. Now we'll go there and see the storage first whether it's created or not. Yes, storage module is created, and also everything tab words and all. Output file you can see, variable also there. And networking, if we are going here, you see the networking side. So here in virtual network NSG, right? NSG, and after that NSG rules, and then subnet also we ask two subnet to create, so two subnet is created, right? And output folder and all variables is part of that, right? And apart from, if you want to see whether NSG associate, so NSG associate task also done to create here, right? So this networking storage part is done, and we are agree for the changes, then we simple keep, it means we are accepting the changes, and once click it means the changes will reflect here in this file. All right, and now these module we create, and after that if you feel anything new that you want to add, that simple you can add here, right? Let's say virtual machine also you want to add module, so we'll just simple ask the prompt virtual machine module will also create, right? Then we'll go for the next changes. Okay, all right, so let's wait to finish that module. Alright, so see here, so I create a network module here by using GitHub Copilot and storage also. Right now I'm going to ask GitHub Copilot to create virtual module also, virtual VM. Right, so simple as create virtual machine module. Right, create Azure. Right, simple as Azure virtual machine module. Simple, that's it. I ask. Okay, we are not asking in the more but providing short description. So the as a prompt, then it will create a new Azure virtual machine module for us. Okay, so see here, now one more module also creating here. Okay, so virtual machine module is creating. On top of that, storage and networking. Right, so we first ask networking, we ask energy, we ask associate, that storage, virtual machine. Okay, so the high level module we create 3: networking, storage and virtual machine here. So let's wait to finish this module and then we'll go to explain. All right, so see here, so virtual machine module also created, output variables. Right, so this one also created. So we just simple accept this one, so we click on keep, so the changes will update it here. It means the changes are saved now. So let me close that all windows related to tab that open of the code. Now files are updated. Right, so here you see network, storage and virtual machine. Now simple ask to update root module based on our module structure. Okay, update root module based on Terraform child module. Okay, modules for a tab. Yeah, simple. Right, dev and prod root module. Okay, prod environment / root module you can update. Right, that's it. We just update the prompt, and this is child module, and top of that environment, it is basically root module calling to different multi environment. We have dev and prod environment where we are going to deploy. On top of that, you see the file is updating based on our child module. So this is the child modules, and this is the root module. We can say the environment module. So we have a tab, we have a prod. Right, so just file is updating based on reference. So when we are going to deploy these child module, we can simple deploy dev and prod. Right, we just updating the configuration file for environment specific, but our module are common. Right, child module we are not repeated writing for each dev and prod. We simple calling to a module as reusable and defining configuration based on your environment here. So it's just updating. So if you are going there, just check it, the configuration is updating. So we just providing prompt, nothing we are doing here. We are not writing anything manually, we are writing everything by help of GitHub Copilot here. Right, you see, we are writing, simple is just updating, we are just providing prompt here, that's it. Right, so once it's done, it means the code would be ready for deployment, and then we'll create a template. Basically template will call your multi environment, let's say dev prod. So all the related to environment modules will call to template, and top of template we will create a pipeline that will use to deploy your source code in multi environment. Right, so that will create in next workshop session. All right, so I hope you are clear till here. So module we create Terraform, we create a root module, we call to module here, and now the next session will cover to create hands-on YML template to call your root module, and after that we'll create a YML pipeline to call your templates. All right, thanks for watching this session. Thank you.